That's a tick behind a good fastball.
The discipline is just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the back. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jonathan Scope.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. On to first, and they get... Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drury's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astro at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the first out. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ballgame. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Julio Medrano. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A high fastball is in there. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's George Springer. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the 1st strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, man.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Buddy Bashir gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Zue Lin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bouncer to the left side, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon.
Ready for another shot now. Brendan Drury hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Digging in, Evan Gattis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Gonzalez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. And he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The bouncer to the left side. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left. So it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Alex Bregman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Time to focus here. This
ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Josh Reddick goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
0-1 count and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Altuve sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 3-1. James Hoyt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 home. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So striding in, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel in foul ground. but this will land out there just foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 9th. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Dylan Betances answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. George Springer goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he misses it. Gurriel rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And game 7 is tied. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. To his right, Correa. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Julio Medrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Zue Lin. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over. And he is tagged out here. Brett Gardner will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 11.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Set. Here it comes.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And that one is gone. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw is dropped at first. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out. Will Harris enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Next for New York, Zue Lin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-1 is a curveball swung on and missed.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Neil Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
number 14, Neil Walker.
Popped him up. Bregman is there. Makes the